Video. Alright guys, welcome to Devlog number 10. And I have two other people from the development team with me here. I'm pretty sure on the left, Philippe? Is that you?
Yeah,
or
this is me.
cool.
This is me. I'm going back. This is me.
Awesome. Philippe is our audio designer. He's providing all the sound effects and all the cool in-game music and all that sort of cool stuff. And he's with us today because he's going to show us some really cool audio that's been added to the game, which we haven't been able to show lately. But now is finally the time to show some of his work, and he'll be able to show much more in the future. But that's one of our core features that we're gonna discuss in this devlog, or actually preview. And on the right we have Reese, which is he's one of the developers, and I guess you could say he's mostly working with character animation implementation, inventory system, that sort of stuff. I don't know if that's necessarily a title, but that's what he's been working with. So yeah, they're gonna help me make this devlog, and we're gonna just show you guys what we've made. Reese is gonna start by explaining what he has done for the last couple of weeks. So Reese, take it away.
Right, I've been working on a nice little inventory system. So if you want to open your inventory, you press the inventory key, which is I on my assignment. And then you've got all these items. You can right click to assign them, whatever, and then you can have whatever item you want. Right now I've got a bow and a shield. We haven't had the animations done yet, so
Yeah.
But this inventory is special because you can save it. It's synced over the network, and this took me hours.
Yeah.
It's not quite finished yet. It's got a bit of a way to go. Got to do armor and stuff, and also fix that tooltip and make it display the right thing. But
yeah,
it is definitely better than having nothing.
Absolutely. Yeah, the great thing about what Reese has done is, like, as he mentioned, like, we can already hover over each item that we have, which is something really important, because getting new items and showing it off to your friends is just one of the core things that make MMORPGs fun. We haven't actually attached any values yet to the weapons. But if I'm not mistaken, that functionality is there, but it still needs a little bit more polishing before we can actually put it into the game and just make a incredibly wide range of different weapons with different statistics on them, a link to them. So this is such a strong starting ground to just keep increasing the amount of content related to gathering new weapons and just making your character stronger. Speaking of the character, I think Reese can say a little bit more about that as well, because I don't know if you guys had noticed, but we're now 3 naked dudes.
Yeah, basically.
Could you tell us a little bit about the new character, Reese?
Right, the new character is very special because the framework is there to spawn in a different character and use the same controller and have all the weapons go onto the character like normal. That means that we can start working towards a lot of character customization. All the framework's been put in for it, and I put in the new character, which is beautiful compared to the other one.
And for me as one of the artists, there's also something else that we're not really able to show here yet, but which we will be showing soon, is that we've also found a new work pipeline that's gonna allow us to attach clothings to the character. Because the reason we're able to show weapons right now is because we're using like a socket system. We simply put the weapon into the bone of a hand, for example. That's the easier way, but with clothing that needs to be moving with the chest or with your legs, that was a little bit more tricky to get that right. But we've been able to test it, and now I simply have to, after this devlog, need to start making more armor and more cool costumes. So that's something you guys can look forward to as well. And then we won't be naked anymore, which is, I think, quite a nice extra feature. Cool. Oh, Lord. Time's passing so fast. We're already 5 minutes in. Okay, Philippe, now it's your turn. Show us the awesome stuff that you've made, okay?
Okay, hopefully it works. Hopefully it works, because sometimes it doesn't work, but I mean, okay. So, sorry. We have footsteps now. So, we have this changing depending on where on the terrain you're at. So if we come over here, the grass, it should sound like grass footsteps for everybody.
It actually does.
Yeah.
Shit.
Awesome. So this works. This only works in some parts of the terrain, so that's something we gotta fix. But you know, we'll get there. So yeah, no worries. If we go over here, we can actually now hear our NPCs. So
welcome to my shop. What can I do for you?
Yeah, Berta is Latino. Berta is Latino.
Bienvenido a mi tienda.
Speaks in Spanish.
¿Necesitas ayuda?
That's-
Huevo, cabrón.
Hey,
Okay,
that's so
she
good.
does insult me.
¿Qué necesitas?
She just insult
¿Qué
me.
onda, güey?
Yeah, that's so
¿Necesitas
cool.
ayuda?
Yeah, that's an insult.
That's-
Well,
¿Qué necesitas?
okay. Okay,
That's so
if
funny.
we go like, if we go over here, like we can already like listen like water.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Nice.
It's beautiful. Yeah, very calming as well.
Sounds very nice.
Yeah.
And if we go back to the town, we should trigger like the town music again.
Oh, on my way. Yes.
How can I help you?
Oh, I can hear the music starting as well. Beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
So we'll have like basically like 1 or 2 tracks for each area, and yeah, it's actually, yeah, it sounds very nice. I'm proud of this one. Okay, so just follow me.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to my shop.
Also, before we move on, I just want to say that as you guys might have heard, like the NPC talks in 3D space. So when Philippe walks past an NPC, I can hear that as well. There's been it's like a happy accident, because I find that to be really cool, because it's logical. Like if someone speaks in a room, you will hear that from a distance. So that's something we've accidentally added it to the game, but that's been, I'm really happy with that. So that's really cool.
Yeah. Actually, I need to create like a attenuation curve for that, so it does sound like you're far away from him. Because at the moment it sounds like in your face, regardless of where you're at. But you know, that's an easy fix.
Yep.
Okay, so if we go over here, in the bridge, you can hear the footsteps change again. To like, this change again.
Oh.
Okay, so now we can go ahead and try to kill some spiders.
Yes.
And if everything goes as planned, it will trigger like combat music once we're near them. So yeah, let's wait and see.
Oh, they're looking really good, the spiders in the new grass. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh, damn, it works.
yeah. The only issue is they go away. Go away from me. Go away from me. So you know, the music stops. The music stops when they are far away. So you have to like chase them in order to the music to continue. You know.
Yeah. That's so funny. Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so now they're attacking, and you can hear actually their footsteps and like their growl sounds.
Yeah, I do. I was wondering, like, I can clearly hear something.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Cool. Yeah, that's really
Okay,
cool.
so if we move on, we can go to the waterfall, which is like the other like the other ambient sound I've added so far. So if you notice, this one does have like 3D space already. This is what I need to do with NPCs. So if you listen closely, closer you get, louder sounds.
Yeah.
Actually, you can, I mean, if you're using headphones, if you like turn to your right a little bit, you'll notice that it sounds more in your left ear, and well, the other way around as well. If you turn the camera to the left, it will sound louder to your right.
That is really cool. I'm not entirely sure
And-
if the people who are gonna watch the video are gonna like
Yeah.
really hear it, but I do with my
No.
pretty expensive headset. Like it
Yeah,
works.
exactly. If you have like a headset or like speakers, you will be able to hear it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will not. And yeah, that's basically what we have at the moment. We have a lot more assets.
Yeah.
As we got like more things into the game, we'll be adding more sounds. We have attack sound as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
You heard like the
it's basically
swoosh, swoosh.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, exactly. Yes, this is
Awesome.
basically it.
Well, yeah. I really hope that you guys who are watching are really, get the full experience, because obviously, like, we're in game, we can see each other, and everything is starting to become really dynamic. Like, if Philippe or Reese does something, I can hear that, and that just makes the whole MMORPG experience so much more fun. So yeah, I think we kind of have to stop here, because otherwise this video is gonna get like 20 minutes long. Something that I do want to share is that in the next video we will be showing a improvement in the main character animations, because at the moment, as you guys can see, we have a small arsenal of animations just to test with, but we will then have a much larger library of animations that we can use. And we will also start previewing the troll enemy, who will then also be animated as well. So that's something to look forward to, and I'm pretty sure that there's a big chance that the audio department is going to be able to do some cool sound effects for that as well, if time allows it. And Reese is gonna obviously be handling those new animations and see if these can be implemented. Although that's obviously easier said than done, because if anything happens, and if there's anything we can relate to in the game developments, that things tend to take a little bit longer than we want to sometimes. But yeah. All right. Cool. Well, Reese and Philippe, thank you so much for helping me here, and we're gonna end the video here. For those who are watching, be sure to subscribe. I can also highly recommend to join our Discord server, because people tend to have some really incredible feedback for us, and we kind of have all the tools to, take on the feedback if we feel like it's a contribution to the game. So if you have some cool ideas, or you're like a huge MMORPG fan, you're like, oh guys, I love what you guys are doing, but if this were to be in the game, I would buy it directly, like no question asked. And please share it with us, because we love input, and we're a very dynamic team. So yeah, cool. Yeah, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Very important. Help that YouTube algorithm. And you guys will see us in 2 weeks with Devlog number 10, and we're signing out. Bye bye.
Adios.
Bye.